Okay, you guys, welcome to class. I do apologize. Hangouts didn't want to cooperate with me this morning. So we are now up and running and getting ready to practice some reading and pronunciation. That is going to be the main goal. I have two stories that we're going to be taking a look at. The first one I want to look at is entitled "Peace is a Butterfly." Okay, and the link is in the chat box right now, or it should be, hopefully, if my chat is working. And I hope it keeps being nice. All right, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I have more people than I thought I have in here. All right, okay, you guys, I'm gonna log back out and then come right back in because Hangouts is still tripping up. Okay, so let me do that and I'll be right here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear and see me okay now?
A little
Yep.
blurry.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Better.
A little blurry?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, so let's see who we have in class so far. Amparo, how are you? Welcome this Saturday morning.
Welcome you. Thank you.
Okay, and Dennis, how you doing?
Hello, Chad. I'm doing okay. Thanks.
Good, good. Nice to have you in class. Jusue, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Good to have you here. We have Ismael. Welcome to class.
Thank you, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great. Thank you. Laszlo.
Hello,
Hi.
Chad. I'm fine. How about you?
Awesome. I'm doing great. Good to have you here, man.
Thank you,
Selma's in. How you doing, Selma?
Very well, thank you, teacher.
Now, Selma, did you change your last name? Before wasn't it
Yes.
Selma Bella or something
Bella.
like that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Is your real last name Mirko?
No. It's not. It's Muchi.
Amuch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to have you here. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Mario, welcome to class. How you doing?
How you doing, Chad? I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Let's see you.
Yes, Jusue, I'm not orange. I'm not orange today. Thank goodness. And let's see. Oh, Diego. How you doing, Diego? Diego, can you hear me okay? All right. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. The link to class is in the chat box. I'll put it in there one more time for you. Okay, go ahead and open that up. And let's start off with Amparo. And Amparo, let me have you read. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure these are slightly large. So Amparo, from this first paragraph, And I'll have you read about half of this second one till we get to played a big part 2. Okay?
Okay. Have you ever felt powerless? Perhaps you never will, but for Angela, this sensation had overwhelmed her. She felt powerless and weak, and she had no appetite for taking up the challenge and get back in the ring of life. She had had enough, and the really daunting part of it was that she wasn't sure that there would ever be a way back from the pit of self-pity in which she found herself. All she really wanted now was peace. Peace was an unfamiliar sensation to her because for all her married life there had been no peace, just a constant, unremitting struggle with money and Marx's dangerous liberal view of its use. The daily dose of arguments, blame, and recrimination could have papered the house in post-it notes. It became the pattern of life to scream accusations at each other and travel an escalating path of insults. But looking back, she had to admit that it hadn't been just Mark's fault, because her decisions and failing had played a big part too.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at some words here. First up, we have decisions. So instead of decisions, okay, decisions, it's decisions. Decisions. Try that.
Decisions.
There you go. Very good. Next word is pattern.
Pattern.
Let's see. Pattern. Pattern.
Pattern.
There you go. The pattern of life. Okay.
Pattern of life.
Good. Good. Let's go to dangerously. Dangerously.
Dangerously.
Okay. One more time. Dangerously.
Dangerously.
All right. Nice job. Okay. Next word is unremitting. Let's see. Right here. So let's practice. Yep. Unremitting struggle.
Unremitting struggle.
Good, good. Okay. Next word is unfamiliar. Focusing on the short I sounds. And unfamiliar is hiding. Here we are. Yeah, one more time. Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar.
There you go. And last word is the word will. Okay. Practice that W. It said will. Okay.
Will.
Ill. Uh-huh. Good, good. Nice job. All right, thank you, Amparo.
Thanks.
All right, so let's go to next reader. It is Dennis. Okay, we ended at big part 2. Let me have you continue from she had deliberately. And I'll have you read till, let's see here. People to do the work costs money. Do you see that, Dennis? It says course over here, so we have however financial managed course, and then to the end here. So she had deliberately. Okay.
Okay. She had deliberately chosen to spend years at home when the children were young, to be there for them, and then when they were old enough, she had lacked the confidence to really try for a well-paid job. That had annoyed Mark intensely, and he would often refer to her as a 5-pound-an-hour girl. And so a long, twisted, and tortuous route of financial folly had led her and Mark to make one last attempt for a new stress-free life across the Channel in France. The kids were grown now, and there was still time to do something that made each day feel vibrant and satisfying. It started well, and for the first time ever, they even had some money to invest after selling their house in England. However, sadly for many of the familiar reasons, there was soon the gradual and inevitable financial downward slide. Part of the problem was that Mark wasn't a practical person. He liked to manage. He seemed to visibly swell with the power of controlling others working for him, and of course having other people to do the work costs money.
Okay, nice job. Let's go to our first word. This is inevitable. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
One more time. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Good. Our next word here is vibrant. Right here. Okay. Vibrant.
Vibrant. Vibrant.
Okay. Good. So let's practice feel vibrant and satisfying.
Feel vibrant and satisfying.
Okay. Good. Let's go to grown now. The kids were grown. Focusing on that O in grown.
Grown.
Okay, good, good. Okay, let's go to twisted and torturous. Okay, these two words, twisted and torturous.
Twisted and torturous. Torturous.
Torturous.
Torturous.
There you go. Yeah, so it's going to be a CH sound. Torturous.
Torturous.
There you go. There you go. Nice job. And last word here is chosen instead of chosen. Chosen.
Chosen.
Good. Nice job. And then excellent job with the word old. This is an old friend of ours that, yeah, you pronounced that very good this time through. Okay. Nice job.
Okay. Thanks, Chad.
Good. All right. So we went to costs money. All right. My next reader is Diego. Diego, is your mic working?
Yes.
There you are. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Okay, Diego, let me have you read from And So. Okay, And So All Too Soon. And I'll have you read until 4 scenes. So down here where it says together, but there were things that she could have never foreseen. Go ahead and read that, please.
Okay. And so, all too soon, they arrived back at the true point of desperation. With the conversion of the all-born partly done, bits of the polythene flapping forlornly over the tileless roof, and no longer even enough money left to pay the rent on the house in the local village where they had planned to live till the conversion was finished. So where to and to what? Absurd that came in.
Okay, Diego. It is breaking up. It's breaking up too much. I'm losing complete sentences. Where I hear you talk, and then the next word is a sentence or two later. Let's see if your connection gets a little better. Let me move on to another reader, and then I'll come back to you, and hopefully it's sped up by then. Does that work?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I'll be right back to you. Okay, Diego. Let's go to Josue. Josue, let me have you read this selected portion here. So And So All Too Soon. Okay.
Okay, just a second. Well, I will read from the screen. And so all too soon they arrived back at the well-trodden point of desperation, with the conversion of the old barn partly done, bits of polythene flapping forlornly over the tileless roof, and no longer even enough money left to pay the rent on the houses in the local village, when they had planned to live until the conversion was finished. So what now? Go home? Where to and to what? Bills and the credit cards absorbed any money that came in. Angela had tried to get a job unsuccessfully. Mark said he would finish work, but first of all he had to try. For her to move to France had within it the last chance to start over again and an opportunity to find happiness back. Truthfully, the relationship lay in ruins. Day by day, almost imperceptibly, the frail bond between them had been further eroded by the little drops of Mark's increasing dissatisfaction, failing on the shared dream. Angela had hoped that Mark would love everything about their new life and that they would share the excitement of discovery together. But there were things that she could never have foreseen.
Okay, nice job. Let's take a look at some words here. First up is falling. Instead of failing, falling.
Uh-huh. Where is it?
Look here on the screen. I have highlighted it.
It's a bit slow, I guess, because I can't see.
Okay, Mark's.
Anyway,
okay.
falling.
Yeah, it's where it says Mark's increasing dissatisfaction, falling.
Oh, I see. Falling. Oh, yes, failing and falling. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Falling.
Good. Now, right up above that, on the next line, we have the word imperceptibly. Wow. Imperceptibly.
Imperceptibly.
I kept wanting to say imperceptibly, but that's not even a word. Yes, the word is imperceptibly. Imperceptibly. Try that one more time.
Imperceptibly. Imperceptibly.
Okay, good. One more time. Imperceptibly.
Imperceptibly.
Good. Nice job. Let's go to the word again. So instead of saying again, okay, and using a long A, gain, we focus on the short I. We say again.
Again.
Okay, one more time. Again.
Again.
Okay, very good. Let's go to had tried. So Angela had tried. You drop the H here. Okay, we do need to pronounce that H on had. So Angela had tried. Try that.
Okay. Angela had tried.
All right, excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's go to forlornly. Where did you go, forlornly? Right here. So forlornly.
Oh, forlornly.
Okay, one more time. Forlornly.
Forlornly. I can't say. Okay.
The OR. Yeah, the OR in both sides of that L are going to sound the same. Forlornly.
Okay. Forlornly.
There you go. Good. Okay.
And what?
Our
what
last.
Does it mean?
What's that?
What does
forlornly
it
mean? Forlornly is like is like sad. Like sad looking, so a forlorn look. It's a longing. Okay, so you're longing for something. It's a sad feeling. That and you're So that's what that word means. Okay.
Okay.
And so what it's describing here, it says bits of polythene flapping forlornly over the tileless roof, meaning that they did not have a roof, and it was a sad-looking piece of plastic, okay, that was kind of flapping over their roof. All right, so sad-looking, and longing for an actual roof. Okay, that's what they're meaning here. Okay, and this word here is well-trodden. Well-trodden.
Well-trodden. Well-trodden.
Good.
Okay.
Good, just like that. All right, thank you very much. Good. All right, let's go to my next reader. Okay, this is for Hazel. Hazel, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Let me have you continue.
Yes.
And okay, so we are here with having. Okay, so having moved to France. All right, and I'll have you finish this paragraph and then read until apologies had come from her. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Having moved to France, Mark suddenly developed a deep sense of patriotism, which he had not observed before, and frequently in spats, he would slam the table with his first declaring that he was an Englishman. He grew irritable and intolerant with the workmen and the unfamiliar bureaucracy. He complained that he missed culture and easy access to a city. Angela loved those things too, but she was happy to major on the quiet life. Mark struggled with the language and didn't find his neighbors sophisticated enough. Angela had no problem linguistically and loved chatting with the locals. In fact, to be honest, for Angela she had at least found a place where she felt the really belonged, and all that stood in its way was Mark. May I continue? Shall I continue?
Yes, please. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. It was hard to identify the blameworthy I cannot see. It was hard to identify the blameworthy last straw that superstitiously titled the axis of their relationship, but after all those years together, it seemed as if they suddenly didn't know each other. Fighting had been a form of communication that they recognized, and after the fights there was the making up, although it had to be said that most of the apologies had come from her.
Okay, nice job. Okay, let's take a look at some words here. First up is the word said. Instead of say, said, it is se. Okay, a short e sound. Said. Try that.
Said.
Good, good. Let's practice your R on the word recognized. Here you had said recognized. You didn't roll it as much, okay, but we want a good R sound. Recognized.
Recognized.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, now our big word here. Okay, this word is surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. Goodness.
Where?
One more time. Surreptitiously. There we go.
Surreptitiously.
There, nice. Okay, and this is a big, huge, long word to say suddenly.
Suddenly.
Okay, which is it's just another word that means that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go to she really belonged. So she felt she really belonged. Okay. Try that phrase one more time.
She felt she really belonged.
Okay. Here, give me a good R. Really belonged.
Really belonged.
There you go. Good, good. All right. Let's go to irritable. So right up here, the stress. Yep, stress is at the beginning. Irritable.
Irritable.
Good. And this word here, you would pronounce it as first. Okay, the word is fist.
Fist. Probably I didn't see it correctly. Fist is, I know what is it. First is another.
Sure, no problem. Okay. Yep. And last word here, okay, is developed. Okay, instead of developed, developed.
Developed.
Okay, one more time with a short e. Developed.
Developed.
Excellent. Okay. Very good. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Whoops. Let's see here. Let's go to my next reader. And this is Ismail. All right, Ismail, please read from now. Now there wasn't anything to say. Okay. And I'll have you read down to she didn't recognize that word anymore. Okay?
Okay. Now there wasn't anything to say. All the justification, explanation had been expiated from their innermost private feelings and observation of each other. They were now empty hollow, dried out husks, looking at each other with a dangerously passive disinterest. If Angela felt anything, it was now just a gnawing desire for peace. Mark decided that it would be best if he went back to England to see if there was any accommodation to rent for their return to the UK, and predictably there was little that was affordable or live up to the standards to which he would like to aspire, and he said he would stay there with their son until he could find something. Angela was actually quietly ecstatic to have this window of peace away from Mark and all that their life together represented. She actually wanted to be away from him for as long as possible. That didn't mean she didn't care for him, because in a strange way she was concerned about him. But then was that love? She didn't recognize that word anymore.
Okay, nice job. Let's take a look at some words here. First up, we have the word recognize. Instead of recognize, recognize. Stress at the beginning. Okay, very good. Let's go to the word. Okay, good. Let's go to the word him. So instead of saying he, him, it is he, him.
Him. Him.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Good. Let's practice our a couple W sound words. So this word, instead of saying away, it is away. Away.
Away.
Good. Good. Away. One more time. Ooh. So we're going to go to an oo sound. Ooh. Away. Away.
Away.
Good. Good. Just like that. Okay. Another W word is here. The word is window. Let's start off with an oo sound. We say ooh window. Ooh in. Window.
Window.
Good. Good. One more time. Ooh. Window.
Window.
All right. Nice job, Ismail. Let's go to the word said. Okay. Here you had said said. Okay, instead of a long A saying say, the word has a short E sound. Se, said.
Said.
All right, nice job. Okay, next word here is UK. This stands for United Kingdom. Okay, instead of UK, it is UK.
UK.
Very nice. Okay, and let's go to this word here. The word is disinterest. Instead of disinterest, disinterest.
Disinterest.
Okay, one more time. Disinterest.
Disinterest.
Okay, nice job. And one last word. This is probably a new word for you. The word is expiated. Expiated.
Expiated.
Okay, good. One more time. Expiated.
Expiated.
Very nice. All right, thank you, Ismail.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
good. And we went to recognize that word anymore. Okay, so let's start off with and so. And this is for Laszlo.
Yes.
Laszlo, please continue here where it says, and so it was the circumstances. And I'll have you read down to heart. Okay, so had already found a special place in her heart. Go ahead.
Okay. And I saw was the circumstances contrived to give Angela the pace that she craved. But 2 days later, although she had always enjoyed really good health, and arthritic condition flared up in her ankle and foot, and she was compelled to rest, almost for the first time in her adult life. Actually, it was a good thing that Mark was away, she thought, because he would only have fused and added to the pain, insisting that he was taking care of her, when I thought she would still be taking care of him. I was wished she was alone and resting, that she experienced the revelation of suddenly being uh, able to hear her own thoughts without the sound of Mark's voice filling her head, and she even started to read again. Reading had always been related to the last 15 minutes of the day before falling asleep exhausted, but now she was reading the books that her children had given her by her favorite author, and realizing the importance of the little calm and time to herself. As she read, she tried to block out the recurring thoughts about the real situation. Each day that passed, she was nearer to having to leave this peace, the quiet rented house, and the village, uh, which had already found special place in her heart.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's practice this last phrase here. So, a special place in her heart.
In a special place in your heart.
Okay, a special place in her heart.
In special place in her heart.
Okay, much better with her and heart. Nice job. Let's go to the word recurring. Recurring thoughts. Try that. Recurring thoughts.
Recurring thoughts.
Yeah, so we want to say thaw instead of thought. Okay, recurring thoughts.
Recurring thoughts.
Okay, all right, and with thoughts, you're saying thoughts. Okay, the O-U-G-H makes an ah sound. The word is thaw, thoughts.
Thoughts.
Okay, only an ah, thaw, thoughts.
Thoughts.
Okay, good, just like that. Okay, let's go to, let's see, the word is realizing. Okay, right here, so realizing. Okay, nice job. This word right here is falling instead of failing. It is falling.
Falling.
Okay, excellent. This word here is exhausted instead of exhausted. Exhausted. Nice. Let's go to the word or the words here. It was whilst. It was whilst.
It was whilst.
Okay, instead of wheel, it is will. Whilst. It was whilst.
It was whilst.
Okay, much better with that. Sorry, with the I. Okay, so one more time.
Okay.
Let's practice the LST. Okay, it was whilst.
It was whilst.
Okay, much better there. Nice. Okay, let's go to the word fussed. Instead of fust, it is fussed.
Fast. Fast.
All right, nice job. Okay, and one last word here. This word is arthritic. Arthritic.
Arthritic.
Good. This comes from arthritis. So she had a condition that was like arthritis, and we call that an arthritic condition. Okay?
Arthritic
Very good.
condition.
Thank you, Laszlo.
Thank you.
Good. Let's go to Mario.
Yep.
All right, Mario. Let's see. Let me remember where we ended. Okay, on heart. Okay, so let's have you continue at it was like being in the amusement arcade. Finish the paragraph, and I'll have you read till everyone to ask for that. Okay?
Okay. Let me repair it. Okay. Okay. It was like being in the amusement arcade waiting for the queen to be pushed off the edge. Only she was the queen. This shouldn't have happened. It would have been possible to say she was sure. But Mark was unstoppable when it came to money. He could match Paul Daniels anyway with trick to make it disappear. The rent had been unpaid for 4 months, and this time the ultimatum would be pay up or go, and it was then that she recognized the very negative feelings that she held: anger, resentment, and even the worst of them all, a little sprinkling of something akin to hate. As Angela lay propped up on the sofa, looking up at the pale sunlight filtering through the lace curtains, she contemplated what she had just read, written by her favorite author. He was writing about asking the universe of what you truly wanted. What would she ask the universe, she thought? What would she ask the universe? If it could grant her 3 wishes, and the 3 words that came to her mind were peace, good health, and happiness, the priceless graces of life, health was the obvious one, because it was natural for everyone to ask for that.
Okay, nice job. Let's go to some words here. First up, we have natural instead of natural. Okay, natural.
Natural.
Good. One more time. Natural.
Natural.
Good. Okay. Let's go to the word thoughts. Hold on one second. Where did you go? Okay, right here. This word is thought. Thought.
Thought.
Okay, very good. Very good. Thought. Let's go to the word ask. Okay,
Ask.
instead of hask.
Okay.
Yeah, you had placed an H in front of there. Okay.
Yes.
So
Ask.
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 Okay. Good. Let's go to the word universe. Okay, give me the S here at the end. Universe.
Universe.
Okay. Instead of uni. Universe.
Universe.
There you go. That's it. Okay. This word is contemplated. Instead of contemplated, contemplated.
Contemplated.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, let's go to the pale instead of pale, the pale sunlight.
Pale. What's that word? Cannot see it. Pale. Pale sunlight.
Pale. Yep,
Pale.
the pale sunlight. Good. Okay, good. Let's go to akin. All right, you had said akin. Okay, the word is akin.
Akin. I can't see that word because there's a delay. Akin.
Okay, one more time. Akin. Akin.
Akin.
There you go. Nice. Okay, how about the word anger? Here you had said hanger. Okay, it is anger.
Anger.
All right, nice job. Okay, let's go to the word money instead of money. Oh, goodness. Money, where'd you go? That's what we all say, right? Money. Where'd you go? Okay, so money.
Money.
All right. Okay, one more time. Money.
Money.
Very good. Okay. And this word here. Okay, you had said unstoppable. Okay, the word is unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Good. One more time. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Nice. Very good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, good. Let's go to Selma, and then I'll hit up Diego. Okay, and we'll see if your connection's better. So Selma, let me have you read. Okay, so we went from that. All right, so we'll go to capture, I believe. So, but then she thought, finish off this paragraph, and then I'll have you read till elusive to captures. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Alrighty.
But then she thought more deeply about peace, and as she read further, she realized that what he was saying directly confronted her wish for this rarest of all things in her life, because he asserted that by existing in states of peace, you are not really living because you are becalmed and aimless, and that peace, whilst it's beautiful, cannot be permanent. Even wars do not tend in true peace, but in temporary ability to defend it. As Angela reflected on that thought, she could see herself in her current situation, suspended between future and past. No pressures, no fights, total peace. How wonderful it would be if life could just be like this every day. But then, thinking about it, how long could it really go on for? Perhaps it would not be living, but just opting out of life. And as for the last wish, happiness, well, she struggled to remember the last time that she had felt truly happy, and then it occurred to her that in reality, neither peace nor happiness could be permanent states. They are like butterflies skimming over the tops of cabbages on sunny summer's day. She thought elusive to capture.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at some words here. This word here, you're very close. The stresses were just fine, but the I there at the very beginning, instead of elusive, it is elusive.
Elusive.
Yeah, elusive. One more time.
Elusive.
Good. Okay, let's check out the word skimming. Okay, instead of scheming, it is skimming.
Skimming.
All right, very good. Okay, let's go to could it really go on for? All right, so this phrase, how long could it really go on for? Try that.
How long could it really go on for?
Okay, so with the word go, we want to say go instead of go. Okay, how long could it really go on for?
How long could it really go on for?
There you go. Nice job. Okay, let's go to the word reflected. You missed the ed ending. The word is reflected.
Reflected.
Okay, give me a good R there. Reflected.
Reflected.
There you go. Nice R sound. Okay, let's go to the word permanent. Okay, permanent. Instead of nent, with a short E, we use a short I sound. Permanent.
Permanent.
Good. One more time. Permanent.
Permanent.
All right, very good. And last phrase here is as she read further. Give me some good R sounds there. As she read further. Try that.
As she read further.
Good. Much better with those R's. All right. Thank you very much, Selma. Good. Let's go to Diego. Diego, let me have you read from so elusive to capture. So after all. Okay. And I'll have you read. Let's see here till wrong. So after all. So you get to wrong. Okay. Go ahead and read that, please.
I can see the reading. Hey, I can see the reading.
Okay, give it a second and see if it. You can't see the sheet here.
There's a delay.
Okay, let me do this, Diego. I'm going to copy it and paste it in the chat box for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's in the chat box right now. All you have to do is read through that. Okay.
Okay. After all, he supposed, if it was possible to find permanent happiness, wouldn't we all be on a perpetual holiday down by a warm sandy beach? Then another thought crept in and took center stage in Angela's mind. Is it really possible to communicate with the universe and vice versa? Had two bouts of crippling pain and inability to move more than a few steps, and the consequent confinement to the house imprisoned her for a reason. At the moment she had a strong feeling that the circumstances had indeed contributed to make her stop fussing with all the things with which she always filled her daily life. It was as if perhaps the universe was enforcing this period of peace and calm upon her so that she would really stop for a while and apply her mind to thinking about life, to taking a good long look at herself, her strengths and her weaknesses. She acknowledged inwardly that she had frequently lacked courage, and perhaps she had hidden behind Mark's chronic optimism, kicking him when he got it wrong.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look at some words here. I'm glad we were able to get the connection better, and I could hear you well. All right. So this word here, Diego, the word is optimism. Optimism. Try that.
Okay. Optimism. Optimism.
Very good. Okay, with that word, focus on the short I sounds. You're saying optimism. Optimism. You want to say optimism.
Optimism.
Okay, instead of opti, you want to say optimism. Try that.
Optimism. Optimism.
Okay, getting closer. Getting closer.
Okay.
I want you to try the short I sound. Okay, the short I sound sounds like this. I. Try that.
Optimism.
There you go. That's it. Opti. Okay, good. Let's go to the word lacked. Okay, this is lacked. Try that.
Lacked.
Good. Lacked. Okay. Very nice. Let's take a look at another short I sound. Instead of universe, the word is universe.
Okay. Universe.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, this word right here, instead of fussing, the word is fussing.
Fussing.
All right, nice job. Nice job. Okay, this word right here is circumstance. Instead of circumstance, okay, it is circumstance.
Okay, circumstance.
Okay, yeah, and there's an S on the end there. So circumstances.
Okay, circumstances. Circumstances.
Good, nice job. Excellent, very good. Okay. After that, we have steps. Okay, so you had said steeps. This word is steps.
Okay, steps.
Okay, one more time. Focus on that S. There we go. Steps. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to inability. Okay. So focusing on the short I sounds. Inability. Inability.
Okay. Inability.
Good. Good. Much better. Much better. Okay. And last word here is the word perpetual. Perpetual.
Okay. Perpetual.
Good. One more time. Perpetual.
Perpetual.
All right. Very good. Okay. Nice job. So keep focusing on your short I sounds there, Diego. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, that's that I sound. Okay. Very good. Nice job. Great.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. We've only got a couple of minutes left, and I'm orange again. So thank you all for coming into class. I have a class that's following right after now, and we are going to be okay. So this is functional English. We're going to be talking about invitation. So how to ask someone to go to a party or go out to dinner, go to lunch, and then our responses that we could use to do to answer and saying yes or no, things like that. So that's what we're going to be going over next. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so very much. We'll see ya. Bye.
Bye.